are here. We are at the finale of season 1 of Dawson's Creek. I have enjoyed this way more than I thought I would. I knew it was going to be a trip down memory lane, but I didn't realize just how much fun I was going to have along the way. Jen has been my favorite this season, and this is, I'm guessing, a mid-season replacement because of the 13 episodes. And to be honest, I like all of the characters. Even when they get on my nerves, I still like all of them. And it's just really nice. And I know it picks up so much in season 2 and 3. So for me to enjoy season 1, I'm looking forward to season 2 and 3 so much. Now it is time for Dawson. Oh, well, I guess Dawson's made his choice, but will Joey accept it? And how will Jen be now that Dawson has moved on? It's going to be complicated. It's going to be a teen drama, but it's also going to be fun to watch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also, isn't this the episode that Jen's granddad dies?
Well, I thought we were watching movies tonight, Dawson.
Yeah, you can't go back to the way it was, Joey.
I didn't even get any movies from the store.
Well, actually, I just came by to tell you that I couldn't make it, so...
Well, you came all the way here? Yeah.
Cliffhanger?
That was
Dawson, you of all people should know that a cliffhanger is merely a manipulative TV standard designed to improve ratings.
No.
Is this what we're supposed to get here? Cliffhanger.
What else? Arthur Elder's missed
Oh.
the Deacon's meeting.
I was thinking it's the parents, but no. It is about the granddad. This is when he dies.
Partridge says she saw him leaving the happy hour at the Roland Friar, which doesn't surprise me one bit. And in addition, your granddaughter and I seem to be coexisting lately.
It is really sad when you think about it. He didn't get to speak or anything. We just saw him in this bed near the end.
How's he doing this morning?
Peaceful. No real change.
It's a sad but nice sight to see of Gramps.
Bye, Gramps.
Because there have been moments where she's sad with him as well, so they've all sat with him when they just want to comfort him.
Jen.
Jennifer.
He spoke. Oh, he's about to die. Or something. I know he does, but still.
Oh, hey, guys.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Yeah, I think so. How do you go about getting a passport?
Is she going away?
Well, Mrs. Twinkle just informed me that Grace Elkins turned down a scholarship to spend next semester in France because she doesn't want to leave her boyfriend. So the faculty had to pick a replacement.
And it's you.
Dawson, isn't that amazing?
Wait a minute, slow down.
I feel like there's two parts to Jen there. She's happy for Joe, but also herself.
Decide.
Here's the cliffhanger.
2 weeks.
It's only a semester, though.
I'll see you guys later.
I mean, it's literally one semester.
Plus, I don't know if I could spend a year in any country that worships Mickey Rourke.
Oh, wow, what a callback. I think she would succeed in France.
Question.
Why should she?
Dad. Don't tell me you've forgotten what tomorrow is. Apparently I have.
Oh, she has to go and visit him?
Joey.
Oh, okay. He was just riding his bike. What do you want?
Dad's looking for you and he's pissed.
Gee, I wonder what it is I did this time.
Okay, because they mentioned the dad in the last episode.
But he should save it for the closet case with the gun.
You passed none? Seriously, Pacey.
Does being the leading contender for the official joke of Cape Side bother you even a little bit?
I feel like it does hurt Joey, Pacey, but he also enjoys doing this to them.
Do this.
Not a problem.
Oh, Charles Dawson to be the one to go with her.
By the way, any decision the whole European thing?
Still weighing it for Fan.
Kind of feel like that's in the back of her mind right now, with going to see her dad. There is so much tension between everyone in little moments like this. All of a sudden they just look at one another. Not that... I mean, he's in a low-level prison. If you think about it. I mean, it's... So they're in Massachusetts? Wait, no. But it is a low-level prison, if you look at it.
Yeah, but we just spent 4 hours on a bus. I mean, what are we supposed to do now?
Look, miss, I know you think your problem's very important, and I'm sure to you it is, but here at a prison housing over 800 felons, it's not even a blip on the radar.
So she doesn't get to see her dad? Maybe you have to stay there for the night? Yeah, I was thinking motel so that you don't travel back.
It's the first time we've ever slept together in a foreign bed.
It's so awkward.
No, it's just...
That is something I like about this show, is when they have these moments where they are awkward, like a teenager or a person would be when they're being intimate with, or they're going to be, I know they're not going to be intimate, but you know, that sleeping with someone when things have changed. And he just looked at her breasts.
Maybe I should just sleep on the floor.
You can't sleep on the floor. It's freezing. What's the big deal, Dawson?
Yeah,
We've
literally.
been sleeping in the same bed for years.
Well. Oh no.
How is he?
Tests seem to be going well.
Let's not revert back to business as usual. Gramps is better. That's all that matters. I guess we'll just enjoy it in our own ways.
Exactly. So there needs to be no conversation about it, because you know it's going to cause you both to get irritated with one another. I have no clue, by the way, if the same actor plays her dad at other points. Oh, I'm Dawson.
Joey, you're beautiful. I thought the other night you might come, and I thought I'd better not get my hopes up.
Happy birthday.
Oh, I'm here, aren't I?
I'm so glad. You have no idea.
I wonder if he ever betters himself.
They grow up. Tell me this. Do you miss Mom?
I mean, I feel like her attitude would change now if we had this moment, if she was here in her 40s.
You know, this was a mistake.
No, go talk to
I
him.
guess I should tell you that I'm probably going to be leaving in a few weeks. I'm going to France.
Oh, Dawson's face.
Tell me about my daughter.
I do understand why she's angry. Of course, it's understandable, but it's interesting because I feel like imagine Joey at season 1 to season 6. I feel like she would have a different opinion in this moment. I don't know what he's like in the future. I'm just meaning in this moment.
She's funny. She's a big old scaredy cat. If you creep
That's
up from
true.
behind her, she'll jump out of her skin.
He does like to scare people.
But she's a really, really good friend.
Yeah,
And loyal to a fault.
she is very loyal. Are they back home already?
What do you mean?
You haven't said one word the entire bus ride home. I mean, anyone should be brooding. It's me.
It's because he's thinking about you and how he feels.
Single second, I am dealing with the legacy that he left for me. He doesn't want me to deal with him. He wants me to make him feel better. He wants me to say, I forgive you, Dad, but
You don't have to forgive him.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Then tell him that.
Yeah.
What's the point?
The point is, he's your father. Joe, he's your only father.
I hate him, Dawson.
Gramps? What's wrong?
He took a turn for the worse.
He's had another stroke.
How is he?
He's in intensive care.
But I thought that... I don't understand.
Her reaction is very relatable. It happens to a lot of people where someone you think is better and then they take a turn for the worst. But at least he got to speak to her and she got to speak to him.
Uh-oh, trouble in paradise? I guess I could scrape something up. I think I saw some rat droppings behind the oven.
Don't take it out on Pacey.
Wave of sympathy for you.
Yeah, because you're both having
It'll
similar
pass.
shitty parent
Tell me something,
lives.
Joe. You have a habit of being annoyingly honest with me.
His
Got designated the town loser. I mean, I know I've done some stupid things in my life, but
His
what
brother
exactly
really
was
got
it
to him.
pushed me over the edge to being a walking, talking embarrassment to my perfect family?
I just got back from visiting my dad.
This is something these two can connect with.
Fathers are weird creatures, you know that?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
When I was 8 years old, I used to play pee-wee baseball. We had this huge game at the end of the season.
Wonder when they all, like, when he became friends with them.
My dad just proceeds to ream me, tell me what a loser I am and
At
what a
8?
disgrace I am to the whole family and town for losing the game.
Wow.
I overhear my dad relaying the events of the game to my brother. And I heard him say to him, "At least I have you."
Yeah, he's always been the black sheep. I can relate to that.
I wish I never heard him say that.
Maybe you should have a talk with your father.
You too, Joey? But she's going to.
Yeah?
No, I mean tonight. I'm gonna go back there tonight. I have to go back and see him.
I don't think you could see him at this time.
Well, can you help me? When have I ever asked you for a favor? I mean, can't you steal your dad's car or something?
Could.
I prefer to call it borrowing, but sure.
It's weird. It's moments like this that I really enjoy those two together, and it shows that actually there is a friendship there. As much as they bite at one another, you realise that Joey and Pacey do care for one another.
Because I want you to help me. I want you to smile at me. I want you to magically
Get better.
uncomplicate my life the way you used to.
Oh, that, okay. That's... Just his parents all find it a bit annoying sometimes when you hear, like, the ladder hit the house and someone climbs up.
I miss you, Dawson. I really do miss you.
I'm here, Jen.
She doesn't mean that. She wants to get back with you.
Can I
She said it.
stay here tonight? Let's get a night.
Yeah.
Sure, but what happens if Joey finds out? It's a hard thing because I want him to, as a friend, be there for her, but then they've also been a couple at some point. But she needs kind of both in this moment. She needs just something. She needs comfort.
Look, I came here tonight because I wanted to tell you that you messed up. And not because you broke the law or you got caught or you left me without a father.
Dad?
You messed up because you don't know me.
That's true.
No help from you.
Clearly not. But I think even this he wants to hear from her.
I just have one question.
Why?
Do you love me?
Hell yeah, he does. You can tell he does.
Well, nothing could be
That's
further from the truth.
That's really dark. To think no one loves you.
I'm not the
At
only
15,
one.
at very pivotal moments in your life of growing up.
Dawson Leary,
puberty.
he loves you, Joey.
Yeah.
He's never told you?
She knows.
Well, he does. I know it. Because he looks at you the same way your mother used to look at me.
There's the invoking of the emotions. Of all the people's music they start to use. Of course. How am I not shocked by this? It's late 90s, of course she'd be singing. Wait, what did I say? Joey's gonna come through this window and they're there and she's gonna get upset. She's gonna mistake what's happening. Because obviously she wants to tell Dawson how she feels. Here she comes.
Joey! Joey, wait!
Ouch. Damn, she got down that ladder quickly.
Stop her. She's got the wrong idea about us.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Are you in love with her, Dawson?
I don't
Yeah,
know what I am.
apparently.
It's-
Maybe that was the final nail in the coffin for Jen and Dawson? Uh-oh. He's not here as here. He passed.
How is he? Any change?
I was at the hospital all night. There's been no change.
Maybe? Maybe not?
No.
Hospital?
No, this is her granddaughter.
Oh no. He passed.
He's gone.
I mean, we knew because it was very clear that was the intention of this moment. It's also to kind of force a new narrative for Jen in season 2. Her and religion are at a crossroads.
It's in the Lord's hands now.
He's still your husband. Must hurt
Please,
so
Lord,
much.
take unto him my dearest love. Please, keep him safe from me.
There's something that I genuinely love about Grams, and I think it's just there is this, as much as she's judgment there, that's what it is, see? Like, it's still her husband. She's also a really good actress.
Doesn't move us forward. We're in the same place we were 3 months ago. It's time to grow up, Dawson.
3 months, that's it? 3 months.
We are growing up.
No, we're not. Every day is the same. We watch a movie, preferably
It's
a
not the
Spielberg film,
same.
find the appropriate life correlation, then we pat ourselves on the back
Oh,
for
look at his
being so
face.
clever. Look, I am tired of all the drama in my life right now, Dawson, and leaving town just makes the most sense to me, so...
No, it doesn't.
Yes. I forget how close sometimes as actors they make you stand.
Are you sure? Because honesty is a big word, and it changes things.
No, he's getting even closer to her.
Joey. Joey.
Here comes the kiss. There's the cliffhanger. And there we have it. The season 1 finale. The show doesn't follow complicated narratives. It follows a very simple formula, which makes it, when you watch it back, very easy to figure out. Like I said, I haven't watched this for years. But that was a good finale. It kind of gave moments to everyone. Maybe Pacey the least, but it gave moments. We saw a bonding between Pacey and Joey about their fathers. Dawson and Joey finally getting together. I remember looking forward to them getting together so much because it was so played out throughout the whole season. It was will they, won't they? And it was it's like, come on, like they get together. But watching it back now, I'm just thinking so much is going on in their lives. And the constantness of Joey saying, we're not kids anymore. It's such a weird thing to hear a 15, like a character, obviously, if saying at 15, we're not kids anymore, or when they are. But obviously it's the whole puberty thing and understanding your emotions and feelings. But it's clear Jen is now a distant memory at this point for Dawson. And that was an interesting thing. Jen wants him back because she doesn't have him now, because he likes someone else. But also she's going through the loss of her grandfather, and I think that will spiral her for a bit, because she spoke about doing something spontaneous and a bit wild, and I think she'll start to do that because she'll act out. She is only 15, 16, she will act out on the loss. And there's obviously the contention between her and her grandmother, but obviously them coming together at the end. And Grams is such a interesting character because she is very much a judgmental religious woman, but there's also such a beautifulness in that actress's acting and as a character. And of course this is only season 1, so you imagine how much more they can do with her in season 2 and how much she will grow, because it won't be just the kids, it'll be everyone around them growing and going through things. But I also liked Joey and Pacey talking about their fathers. Pacey's father, which they started to mention more and more, so I gather in season 2 he'll make an appearance, but he's not a nice man. They do take it out on Pacey, and it's clear that's why Pacey acts the fool and the jester, because he feels that's all he is. So why be anything else? I just wish he would apply himself at school, because there's a future after school. Maybe he will in season 2. But yeah, hearing him say he heard his father say all these things about him, and also just the way his father's not a nice man. And then there's Joey's dad. I don't remember if we ever see him again, but the whole thing about him trafficking marijuana, it took me back to the time, because I was like, if you think of marijuana now compared to then, like the biggest thing they used to do in shows, but like one of the biggest crimes would be marijuana. You'd be like, okay, because obviously back then it was, you know, it's such a different time. But I'm glad that Joey went back to her father and spoke to him. We needed that moment as an audience and for her to see. But the time frame, like, am I wrong in, are they not in North Carolina? Or at least that's where they filmed. Maybe Cape Side is Massachusetts. It's just filmed in North Carolina. Because I was thinking, oh, like, she said 4 hours. There's no way it takes 4 hours on a coach. But I'd say they must be in Massachusetts, just opposite sides. And Jen trying to get back to Dawson. There was a lot going on. It's a lot set up for season 2, and I did like them calling out cliffhangers while being meta about it, and then you realise, well, it's Kevin Williamson and Scream, and he loves to do that. But for a season 1 finale, not bad.